Hey. Hey. I was checking out that. I was checking out that. Wow, girl. What's good, everyone? Yeah, man. I suggested David Wilcock video from 4 years ago. Um, it started off and then immediately went to that one of them empty um, airplane hangar, basically things that he had set up for his aerospace company. Um, I was like, all right, like I can't watch this. You know what I mean? Like I had to click it off. Like I've watched it before, so it's whatever. But I was just like, I I want to watch it probably, but like I'll have to just skip that part. But you know what I'm saying? Just because it's like, bro, like he had some amazing goals, just amazing goals, man. Anyways, y'all, much love, sending everybody love and light, and hoping everyone has an amazing weekend, y'all. We're gonna have a good weekend up in here. And I know I'm kind of in the dark. It's been a gloomy, kind of a little bit rainy day. kind of sprinkling off and on. But anyways, it's been a good day though, because tomorrow I got some work lined up with my trailer that I got. I got to be able to do my own work with and stuff. Just add it to the things that I'm able to do, so that way I got some options. And anyways, I got 2 gigs lined up tomorrow with it. Bam, bam. Thanks to one of my friends who doesn't even live here, but he gets jobs all over the place. And when he's out this way, bang, I can go make some money with him. And yeah, so I'm thankful for that. Tomorrow's gonna be a good day. My trailer's going to let's see, 270. Let's say 270, and then so yeah, after tomorrow my trailer will have paid for itself. My 8-foot truck bed trailer, uh with how much money I have into it right now, because I got it for 150. Had to travel a little bit to go get it for that cheap, and fixed it up a little bit. So right now I have like uh maybe $400 into it, all the way around. So yeah, anyways, the third this will be the third gig. It'll be third and fourth gig that will have it pay for itself already. So that's a blessing. It's a really That's a real blessing. Bang! All of a sudden, I will have made all the money back that I've spent on it to start making money with. So, anyways, sorry to get all off, but just times have been kind of rough, you know. So, I'm just very thankful that things are looking up, and just wanting to share some good energy, and wishing y'all a good weekend. And man, how many people out there be, just definitely not fitting in with most people these days. There's so few of us really out there, but there's, I mean, I guess more and more are just harder to find, you know, but yeah, anyways, it's all good. It's all good. Everything's happening exactly how it's supposed to. So, you know what I mean? We're just along for the ride of this, and just keep manifesting a positive change. Keep, not only that, being that change. You know what I mean? Being able to respond to people who are coming with hate, being able to, depending on, whether it's something that really needs addressed, and a strong argument against, to help hopefully somebody possibly see something different, or think about something different for once, instead of being stuck on the level of the Matrix stage down here. you know hey, what's good, yo? Oh, that's what's up. Okay, nice, nice, yo. Yeah, you see all smoked out. That's cool, bro. Hey, how's it going, man? Yeah, I'm having a good time, man, and it's gonna be a great weekend. So I'm very blessed about that, yo. Very, very grateful that tomorrow I got some work lined up, and yeah, I'll have made all the money back that I spent on the trailer by this point. Yeah, so that it's like, all right, cool. My little business investment mindset with the whole thing will have paid for itself tomorrow. So, yeah, thankful for that. But yeah, man, I was you know, watching it was his a video from 4 years ago, the consciousness or let's see, what was it? The man, I forget the title of it now, but it started off and then bang, it went to his empty air hangar, his airplane hangar for that company he was trying to start. Anyways, yo, it was at the same time, even though I was like, man, I don't want to see this right now, like still, man, it was a true blessing, everything he was working towards, everything, like, man, what a life well spent. So, it's good to you know, if you're gonna go out, have went out on a positive note, having really actually for the most part, accomplished your mission. So yeah, man. Anyways, we're just gonna have a good weekend. Life goes on. We are carrying the torch. Still always, gonna here and there make his name live on and put out there. You know what I mean? Just because, like, with love and respect for that man. For real. So, anyways, yo, what's good, man? How's your weekend going? Cause it must be Friday there for you, huh? Or is it not Friday for you yet? I forget. Ow. We got a clogged pipe. Wow. I got that fixed, man. But yeah, it's kind of nice not being fully submerged in the light. You know what I'm saying? Like I like having it back there. So it's like not totally dark, but I appear dark, but you know what I'm saying? At least it's 'cause it's like nighttime, and so it's a lot easier on my eyes and everything if it's back there. Plus it allowed me to do that real quick. But yeah, man, I pray everyone keeps pursuing their mission or their, dreams for real. Never give up on your dreams. Never give up on your goals. You know what I mean? Like, even if they transcend into something different, but, like, because me, I'm solidly planted in on mine. I got this, yo. I'm gonna get this next chapter going real quick, pretty soon. So I like walking around in the dark, learning Dutch. Okay, I would like to. That's another language that I would like to learn for sure. I would definitely like to learn some different languages, honestly, because I am limited to English. So I mean, for the most part, you know, that's just what I grew up around. Where I grew up, it wasn't. Where I grew up, it wasn't. I mean, people there was still like Spanish and whatnot offered, but um, it wasn't as important. It wasn't needed because where I'm from was predominantly English. So, but that's besides the point. I don't even live there anymore, and where I live actually would be useful to know some other languages. So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It would be cool to learn. Well, yeah, I know, right? For real. Yo, once I'm done paying off my land, then I will be way more prepared to be able to spend time on different things like that. And while I'm out there on my land growing some food, getting a whole freezer system set up so that way I could go do some hunting and fishing and, even maybe even freeze some or at least like refrigerate some veggies and whatnot that I end up getting from my garden whenever I plant out there because man, it gets a lot of sunshine, so that's good. Over 300 days a year. My girlfriend is a Dutch teacher in the Netherlands, so I got to. Oh, you're right. Yeah, no, I feel that, yo. That's cool. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Yeah, my grandma on my mom's side was a teacher for a real long time. So, yeah, it was funny. She actually was a teacher at a school I ended up going to, so that was interesting. I was in middle school. Yeah, like which I think was, let's see, was that only, yeah, that was only seventh and eighth grade. Yeah, that was only seventh and eighth grade. That's all at that time. That was there, and then 4 years of high school. So, but yeah, y'all, that's how we have it all set up here. And I never had real visions of going to college. At one point when I was younger, I wanted to join the military, and I guess that that was just in my blood. That's what my grandpa on both sides, they served America, so you know what I mean. Yeah, that was just kind of like, it wasn't even because of them. It was just straight up like because that was what was in my blood. So but anyways, they denied me because I have ADHD. And but at the time, I actually like kind of, well, it was actually after that I pretty much quit my medication that I was on. Or maybe I even had no, I'm pretty sure I had like right before then, but they still were like, "Oh, you have history of it." Da da da. But anyways, yo. So I was then just bouncing around doing all kinds of different things. Now I'm very, very, very thankful to have awakened to my mission and having really followed it, which has been some different. It's been some different things. It's not just been one thing. So yeah, it was not too long after I had I'm trying to think back, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it was not too long after I'd started listening to David Wilcock and Corey Good, Dr. Stephen Greer and stuff. And but anyways, it was more like the David Wilcock actually that had triggered it, um, because he was just on such a spiritual level about our infinite creator. So that really, really, really helped me. And then once I found that from within, and was, seeking from within, and yeah, it was like intuition guided missions that I would be on. So yeah, starting back in 2013 was my first one though. That was before I had started listening to any of them. It's actually kind of funny, but yeah, I had re-tapped into it back in well, actually, right when COVID hit. Then I had tapped into my next mission, and bang, there I went. Like I was just, I wasn't even really, when I left the state I was in and was traveling, I was kind of unaware. I was just following it. It was just kind of guiding me. And then I ended up figuring out what it was that I was supposed to be doing. So I was doing that. And then, what's really funny though is, well, I mean, it's not really funny, but I mean, it's just, it's one of those things. It's okay. Not sure that that's really. Anyways, there was heavy, heavy, heavy wildfires all over the West Coast, that ended up developing while I was doing this, and it ended up literally smoking me out of there. Like I was starting to have a hard time breathing. The smoke was so bad that, when I was out in my car that I had, and yeah, man, the smoke was so bad. I had to I ended up having to leave after it got it got to me. But yeah, anyways, and I don't know. I've been doing a mixture of different things, and just talking to people and really being of service to others in as many different ways as I could be. Um, you know, uh, like every chance that I could get or make it. Boom, be that. You know what I mean? Just be that. So yeah, that's what's fueled everything, and I just envision me doing so much more once I'm moved on to my next chapter here coming up. Uh, it's one of those things where you're just like, man, I literally can't wait. Like I'm doing everything I can to get this chapter that I'm on dealt with and done, and so that way I can do even more for people, be able to focus more on having more to work with. That'll be awesome. That'll be amazing. So yeah, this is a journey, and I like to just share as much of it as I can, because one day I'll be making some different content for sure, all different kinds, really. I mean, I'll be doing because I'll be kind of wanting to also inspire some a little bit more like off-grid style living, um, or even just for people who you know aren't living that way, at least be able to see it anyways. And yeah, that's what it's about, just all that. So, but yeah, I got so many other things that I'm gonna be working on with this very, very soon with this all this different information David has left with us. It's just amazing. So I'm going to be diving more and more into that. I think I should probably maybe make a few more shorts. Some of his more key moments, and just to keep his expansion going. Hopefully introducing more and more people, because right now, it's not too late for more people to check out all what, something new. You know what I'm saying? And man, I pray that I need to figure out a way to like download it or something too, or something like how you know what I'm saying? Like, because yeah, I pray it don't go nowhere. Like, you know what I mean? Just for humanity's sake, because I mean, it's like a gift. So, anyways, how's y'all day or night going? Man, mine's gonna be yeah, I mean, I'm riding on a whole good energy. Tomorrow's gonna be great. This weekend's gonna be great. And yeah, I'm gonna get quite a bit accomplished this weekend and feel good and be all ready to get even more accomplished next week. So, yeah, this week really went by fast. Mm, yeah, it was just a weird week for me. It was, yeah, a struggle, but I'm still here and I got things lined up to get better. So, very thankful. Thankful for you all who's tuned in with me. Man, sending y'all love and light, some good peace of mind, in this world. Like, we are headed for positivity, positive timeline. That's what we on. It's gonna be amazing. And we just live it now to the best of our ability. And keep stretching that ability. Man, that's what it's about. What you saying, man? But down rabbit holes, everything is on repeat. People are divided instead of. Yeah, but that's why we gotta just keep diving in, man, to ourselves. We gotta be the change. Just be the change. Don't worry about what they're doing. Don't worry about what it seems. Don't let fear, because of what things seem like, ruin what you can do to make the change. You see? That's how we keep getting better and better, man, because we refuse to let anybody else throw dirt on our shine. Nah, man, we can't let people, what other people do, man, and even when they try to throw dirt on our shine, man, nah. You know what I'm saying? Come on, we's built different. So we got to keep being the change that we want to see. That's what separates us, and that's okay. Not everybody's going to live in this new world that we're going to. And that's just how it was planned out. So I mean, there's nothing we can do to change that. You know what I'm saying? So it's best to just keep diving into ourself and our the creator within. We have to definitely keep tapping into that creator within, man. That love and light. Respond to as much as we can with well, for me, man, it'd be truth. If the haters get too strong, too much, man, I'm gonna hit them with some truth, like I did the other day. Like, that's just what's gonna happen. But if they're just straight hating, then yeah, man, I'm just gonna be like, all right, like on here, anyways. I'm gonna send them with love and light and prayer. That's all we can do. You know what I mean? Can't be letting none of that mess make us get that ain't gonna make us give up. Nah, man, was too wise for all that. Always gotta give praise to our creator, to the creator within, and realize that there's so much more for us to unlock along this journey. And a lot of times, man, and that's why I've been working so hard to get this chapter of my life completed where I have my land paid off and I can go out there and start living the life that I want to live. Like, because I want to do it there so that way, like, I am set up. I don't, you know, yeah, if I eventually want to sell it or whatever and get something else, get a different property or properties, then I can do that. But for now, I'll be however long I want. I'm set up there. I can always go there. That's home. That's home base. And make a lot of filming of man getting set up to live off that land and be able to meditate a whole lot more. Be able to work on things like remote viewing, contact. Man, you know what I'm saying? That's what sets us apart. You know, we focused on other densities of consciousness. And positive ones without all this negativity, all this fear, all this hatred, division, all this ugliness, man. Like, man, or at least the most of it. Life with the most of it gone, man. We's ready for this new world. That's where I'm living right now. Right now, let's go. We in this new world where we just at peace, love and light. Man, you can close your eyes and just see that light. I'm just, man, focused on just growth. The sky's the limits. One day we will fly again. Let's go fly. You don't know about Sat saying? Sat saying, go fly. Does anybody know about that? Herb. I love that. Mary J. Oh, she's so good to me. Hmm. But yeah, man, we ain't, we ain't stumbling over other people's. energy. We can't stoop to their lower frequencies anymore. Although we still might have some dips in ours. We're not staying there. We realize and bounce back up in our frequency. Thank you, Creator. You know what I mean? We always have to find plenty of time throughout the day to even just up here be thanking the creator within and out there, man, receiving that love and light. It's so wonderful. I've been a lot of places in my life, and I'm very, very, very thankful for this. Being in a meditative state of mind is a power in its own. You know, I hear wildlife out there sound different. Creatures out there, you know, making some noise and out in the night. Sometimes all of a sudden, you know, you just start drifting off onto that noise and just becoming more in a meditative state of mind of like, man, just tuned in with Mother Nature. One love. One love, y'all.